Hi students, today our topic force on a moving charge in a magnetic field. Okay, so if in case charged particle enter into magnetic field, okay, enter into magnetic field and moves with certain velocity. Okay, if it moves with certain velocity, it experiences a force. Okay, if in case the charged particle is in rest in magnetic field, okay, rest in magnetic field, it does not experiences any force. It does not experiences any force. Understood? If charged particle moves in a magnetic field, it experiences a force. If in case it is in rest, okay, in magnetic field, it does not experiences any force. Understood? Okay, so it was recognized by first, okay, first it was recognized by Lorentz. Okay, first it was recognized by Lorentz. Understood? Okay, now see this one. One positive charged particle moving with velocity v. Okay, moving with velocity v. So its velocity makes an angle theta with magnetic field. Okay, its velocity makes an angle theta with magnetic field direction. Okay, now it is resolved into two rectangular components. One is v cos theta, another one is v sin theta. One component is v cos theta, another component is v sin theta. Understood? Okay, v cos theta parallel to the b bar, v sin theta perpendicular to the b bar. Okay, one is parallel component, another one is perpendicular component. Now practically he was observed force on the charged particle directly proportional to the magnitude of the magnetic field. Okay, magnitude of the magnetic field. Okay, force acting on the charged particle directly proportional to the magnitude of the magnetic field. Okay, force directly proportional to the charge. And force directly proportional to the velocity component perpendicular to the b bar. That is v sin theta. Finally, f directly proportional to bqv sin theta. F is equal to k bqv sin theta. Here k is proportionality constant, so its value is 1. So F is equal to BQV sin theta. Force on the charged particle, moving charged particle. Okay, moving charged particle. See here, B bar and velocity both are lies in a xy plane. Now force is perpendicular to xy plane. That means along z axis. Its vector notation f bar is equal to q into v bar cross b bar. Okay, its vector notation f bar is equal to q into v bar cross b bar. So simply this force is called as magnetic Lorentz force. Okay, magnetic Lorentz force. Understood? So once again, positive charge moving with velocity V. Its velocity makes an angle theta with magnetic field. Its velocity resolved into two rectangular components. One is V cos theta, another one is V sin theta. Now, force acting on this charged particle directly proportional to magnetic field and directly proportional to charge and directly proportional to velocity component perpendicular to the B bar. So F directly proportional to BQV sin theta. Here K is the proportionality constant. F is equal to K into BQV sin theta. K is unit. Okay, that means its value is 1. F is equal to BQV sin theta. See here, B bar and V bar lies in XY plane. Force perpendicular to the XY plane, its vector notation F bar equal to Q into V bar cross B bar. Okay, simply it is called magnetic Lorentz force. Okay, magnetic Lorentz force. Now here F is equal to BQV sin theta. Cases. First case, if velocity is equal to 0. If velocity is equal to 0, that means particle is in rest position. Okay. What's the force on that one? Force is equal to 0. Force is equal to 0. Okay. If charged particle is in rest position in magnetic field, so force experienced on that one is 0. Okay. Case 2. If theta is equal to 0 degrees or 180 degrees. If theta is equal to 0 degrees or 180 degrees, so what about force? 0. That means charged particle moving with velocity parallel to the magnetic field or anti-parallel to the magnetic field, it does not experience any force. It does not experience any force. Understood? Okay. That means velocity direction, magnetic field direction, both are same. Or both are in the same direction. Both are in same direction. Are anti-parallel. Okay. Are anti-parallel. Force experienced on the charged particle is equal to 0. Okay. Case 3. If theta is equal to 90 degrees. If theta is equal to 90 degrees, what about force? BQV sine 90 degrees, sine 91. So that is maximum force. F is equal to here BQV. Okay, maximum force acting on that one. F maxima is equal to here BQV. Understood? Okay, these are the cases. Okay. Now, rules for finding the direction of force on a charged particle moving perpendicular to the magnetic field. Okay. First one, Fleming's left hand rule. That means to find out the direction of force. To find out the direction of force. First of all, these three fingers. Okay. Thumb, forefinger and central finger stretched perpendicularly. Stretched perpendicularly. Okay. Now here forefinger represents the magnetic field direction. Okay, magnetic field direction. Okay, first of all, stretched these three fingers perpendicularly. Forefinger represents the magnetic field direction. Central finger represents the current direction. Okay, current direction or positive charged particle moving direction, current or velocity. Okay, current or velocity. Central finger represents the current direction or positive charged particle velocity direction. Okay, now thumb represents the force direction. Okay, once again, Fleming left hand rule. First of all, these three fingers stretched perpendicularly. Forefinger represents the magnetic field direction. Central finger represents the current direction or positively charged particle velocity direction. And thumb represents the force. Okay, thumb represents the force. Okay. So note this one. Stretch the thumb and the first two fingers of the left hand mutually perpendicular to each other. If the forefinger points in the direction of the magnetic field, central finger in the direction of current, then the thumb gives the direction of the force on the charged particle. Okay. Now, forefinger represents field direction, central finger represents current direction, thumb represents thrust in the sense force. Okay. Next, right hand palm rule. Okay, first of all, stretch the right hand. Now, these fingers in the direction of magnetic field, thumb in the direction of current or positive charged particle velocity direction. Now, this palm, okay, this white palm represents the force direction. Okay, see, open the right hand and place it so that tips of the fingers point in the direction of the field B bar and thumb in the direction of velocity V bar of the positive charge. Then the palm faces towards the force. Towards the force. Understood? Okay. Next, definition of magnetic field. Okay, definition of magnetic field. You know, B is equal to F by Q V sine theta. B is equal to F by Q V sine theta. If Q is 1 unit charge, okay, velocity is 1 unit, theta is equal to 90 degrees. What is magnetic field intensity here? Force. Simply defined as, okay, 1 unit positive charge, 1 unit positive charge moving with 1 unit velocity perpendicular to the field, perpendicular to the field. Force acting on that charged particle is nothing but magnetic field intensity. Okay, force acting on the charged particle is nothing but magnetic field intensity. Once again, 1 unit positive charge, 1 unit positive charge moving with 1 unit velocity perpendicular to the magnetic field. So on that case, force acting on that charged particle is nothing but magnetic field intensity. Okay. Now units. Here units, force Newton, charge Coulomb, velocity meter per second. Okay. Now Coulomb by second is nothing but ampere. Okay. That means Newton ampere meter. Newton ampere meter is the unit of magnetic field. Okay, unit of magnetic field. Dimensional formula. Dimensional formula. You know Newton mlt power of minus 2 force ampere A meter L. Here L cancel. M t power of minus 2 A power of minus 1. Here A represents the ampere. A represents the ampere. Simply it is Tesla. Simply it is Tesla. Tesla is the very, very large unit. Tesla is the very, very large unit. So, 1 Tesla is equal to 10 to the power of minus 4 Gauss. Okay, Gauss is the simplest unit. 1 Tesla is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 4 Gauss. Okay. One problem. A proton enters a magnetic field of flux density 2.5 Tesla with a velocity of 1.5 into 10 to the power of 7 meter per second at an angle of 30 degrees with the field. Find the force on the proton. Okay. So first of all, given data. B. Magnetic field. Flux density or intensity 2.5 Tesla. Next, angle is given 30 degrees. Velocity is equal to 1.5 into 10 to the power of 7 meter per second. 1.5 into 10 to the power of 7 meter per second. Now charge proton, you know proton charge 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb, positive charge. Okay. What is the required quantity for force? F is equal to formula BQV sin theta. F B is nothing but 2.5, Q 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19, velocity 1.5 into 10 to the power of 7 sin 30 degrees. Okay. So F is equal to 2.5 into 1.6 into 1.5 into 10 to the power of minus 19 plus 7. 10 to the power of minus 12 into 1 by 2. Okay. F is equal to here 2 0.8. Okay, 2.5 into 0.8 is nothing but 2. Okay, 2 into 1.5 into 10 to the power of minus 12. 2 into 1.5, 3. 3 into 10 to the power of minus 12 newtons. Okay, force is equal to here 3 into 10 to the power of minus 12 newtons. Next problem. An alpha particle is projected vertically upward with a speed of 3 into 10 to the power of 4 kilometer per second in a region where a magnetic field of magnitude 1 Tesla exists in the direction south to north. Find the magnetic force that acts on the particle. Okay. Now, you know this one. North, south, east and west. Okay. So south to north field is exist. Here east, west. B bar exist in this direction. Okay. Now particle projected perpendicular. Okay. Particle is projected perpendicular. Okay. Because of, for example, it is the region. Okay. Now particle projected vertical upward means that is perpendicular to the magnetic field. Okay. That is perpendicular to the magnetic field. So this one is the magnetic field direction. Particle is projected vertical upwards. Vertically upwards. Okay. That means it is the velocity direction. Now this is B bar direction perpendicular. Force direction. Understood? Okay. Perpendicular force direction. Now, first of all, write the given data. Here, particle is alpha particle. Alpha particle means charge Q is equal to plus 2e. So 2 into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. Okay. 2 into 1.6. Next, velocity 3 into 10 to the power of 4 kilometer. Kilometer means 1000 meters. Okay, so 3 into 10 to the power of 7 meter per second velocity. Now theta is equal to 90 degrees. Theta is equal to 90 degrees. B is equal to 1 Tesla. Required one is force. F is equal to BQV sin theta. B is nothing but 1. Q means 2 into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Velocity 3 into 10 to the power of 7 sine 90 degrees. Okay, 2 3s are 6. 6 into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 12. 6 6 are 36. 9.6 into 10 to the power of minus 12 newtons. Okay, so 9.6 into 10 to the power of minus 12 newtons. Force acting on that one. Okay. Now, a positive charge of 1.5 microcoulomb is moving with a speed of 2 into 10 to the power of 6 meter per second along the positive x-axis. A magnetic field B bar is equal to 0.2 J cap plus 0.4 K cap Tesla acts in space. Find the magnetic force acting on the charge. Now, given data Q is equal to 1.5 into 10 to the power of minus 6 coulombs. Okay, velocity V bar is equal to 2 into 10 to the power of 6 meter per second. Positive x-axis means I cap. Okay, direction. And B bar is given 0.2 J cap plus 0.4 K cap Tesla. Understood? Okay. So, what is the required quantity? Force. F bar is equal to, in vector notation, V bar cross B bar. First of all, find out the V bar cross B bar. V bar cross B bar is equal to I cap minus J cap K cap. First one is velocity. Velocity only I component. 2 into 10 to the power of 6. J component 0, K component 0. Next B bar, J component and K component only. 0, 0.2, 0.4. Understood? Okay. So V bar cross B bar is equal to I cap. Okay. 0 into 0.4, 0. 0.2 into 0, 0. Minus J cap 2 into 10 to the power of 6 into 0.4. That means 0.8 into 10 to the power of 6. Okay. Now this one and this one. Next 0 into 0 minus 0 plus K cap. Okay. 2 into 0.2. 0.4 into 10 to the power of 6. 0 into 0. 0. That means V bar cross B bar is equal to, okay, minus 0.8 into 10 to the power of 6 J cap plus 0.4 into 10 to the power of 6 K cap. Understood? V bar cross B bar. Okay. So F bar means Q into V bar cross B bar. See, F bar is equal to Q means Q 1.5 into 10 to the power of minus 6 V bar plus B bar. It will write as minus 0.8 into 10 to the power of 6 J cap plus 0.4 into 10 to the power of 6 K cap. Okay. Now 1.5 into 0.8 minus 1.5 into 0.8 10 to the power of minus 6 into 10 to the power of 6 J cap plus 1.5 into 10 to the power of minus 6 0.4 into 10 to the power of 6 k cap. Okay. Now here 10 to the power of 6 minus 6 plus 6 cancel. So 0.8 into 0.4. Okay. Minus 1.2. 0.8 into 1.5. 8 into 15. 120. So 1.2 j cap plus 0.4 into 1.5. 0.6 k cap. Okay. F bar is equal to this one. Final answer is minus 1.2 j cap plus 0.6 k cap newtons. Understood? Okay.